friends, Cherie here. Welcome back to the channel, Gardening at Home Cherie. Well, I am down here finishing up planting out the new green stalks that I put into the greenhouse. And then after I finish that, I'm going to actually start a bunch of seeds and grow them out in this greenhouse as well. Yeah, I want to see how well they do. And I've expanded my garden space. I want to plant as much as I can, a lot more flowers especially. And this time early in the season, the birds, the squirrels, the we have a Minnesota, at least my area of Minnesota, not in southern Minnesota, but in my area of Minnesota, we have also a lot of chipmunks. And they're all just digging and disrupting. They can really disrupt a lot of seeds, a lot of things in the ground if you don't cover them. And I can't and I don't want to have everything covered. So that's the reason why I'm going to be starting, especially a lot of the seeds that I know, of course a bird is going to want to eat the sunflower. Duh, they love them. And I want my sunflowers to turn into plants. So I'm going to be doing a lot of those things in these cells, in the greenhouse, things that should grow very quickly within like a week or two. I should see germination within 2-3 weeks. I should be able to transplant. That'll be right up into June. And that's when I will plant out a lot of the heat-loving crops anyway. So I'm gonna get my soil prepped, get these trays filled, and I'll share with you some of what I'm sowing, not everything, because you can see here, I have 10 of these cells, 10 of these trays, and each one has 72 cells. And I'll probably sow all of them because I will go ahead and sow the flowers separately so I don't have to do separation of those plants, and I can just get them out as single plants and place them where I want them. And so yeah, let's get the soil prepped and get some seeds. All right, so I have my soil ready, and in today's video we're gonna sow a bunch of zinnias. I have lots of varieties. I'm gonna do one column per variety. So let's pull out the first 12 and have a peek at those. First up, we'll do the canary bird, which is a yellow zinnia. Here on the back, it says that these grow to be, the blooms will be about 4 to 5 inches across. We have the Aztec zinnia. We have this beautiful pink zinnia variety. It's called Illumination. And on the back here, it says it has a large double blooms. Oh yeah, I can see that. Beautiful. We have the Redmond Super Cactus variety. This one, it says the flowers are huge. It's a giant variety. We have this Envy variety. It says here the blooms are 3 inches across, and I'll make note in my journal also how tall they get. And that'll help with like placement, because you don't want to place these and then have something taller growing in front of it and kind of blocking it. We have the Exquisite variety. Let's see here. Expect an extra long harvest period from this hardworking variety. So these are taller plants. That's nice. We have the Orange King, one of my favorites. I love this shade of orange. And this is another tall one. Produced big, double, bright mandarin orange flowers. We have the Mazurkia variety. Look at that, the white tips. It says here, scarlet petal is tipped in cream. And these are large blooms. We have the Persian Carpet. I'm pretty sure, I think these are smaller ones. Yes, these are dwarf zinnias. So if you want to put these in the front row of something or in containers, these could be a good variety. The plant is 15 inches tall. The blooms are 2 inches and produce the double flowers. Beautiful. We have the Candy Cane Mix, which I love. I love that variegation or striping on the petals. It's so beautiful. And this is the mix, so it should be, yeah, it has the different colors in there. peppermint stick. That's another name that these go by. Beautiful. We have the Will Rogers variety. I'm pretty sure I've never shown this one, even though I've had it for a while. This one is big red flowers. Again, I'll have to search to see how tall these get because I do want to be conscious of where I'm placing them in the garden. The final one for this tray we'll do is the chrysanthemum, the cactus chrysanthemum mix. And I love these. They're so beautiful. And these are large, larger ones. Yeah. In case you've never seen them, this is what zinnia seeds look like. And because a lot of these seeds are older seeds I bought back in 2021, 2020, I'm sowing 3 to 4 seeds per cell. You can see they're really flat seeds. And again, if I get, you know, all 3 or 4 to germinate, I will separate them and I'll just have even more plants to distribute across the property. I'm trying to just have as many flowers as I can throughout the property. As for the first year, I try to really maximize my whole over an acre space to grow. All right, so tray 1 is done. Now let's go on to the next 12 varieties. Okay, with these next ones, some of these don't have pictures because this company doesn't put pictures on their packages, but I have the Cinderella Peach variety, and then these packages do give the plant height, so that's good. So this one will get 25 to 30 inches. Then I have the Lilliput mix. This one will get up to 2 feet tall. I have the Super Cactus Sun Gold. This one gets up to 30 inches tall. I have the Cupcakes Pink Mix, also gets up to 30 inches tall. I have the Purple Dream Mix. This one gets up to 40 inches tall. And then the Golden State Zinnia Seed Mix gets up to 30 inches tall. Then we'll do the Purple Giant Zinnia. This one gets 3 to 4 feet tall. I love this Cut and Come Again mix. It's like a mixture of colors, and they don't get too tall. These get 18 to 30 inches tall. These are beautiful just sprinkled in a pot by itself. It's so pretty. It just has all the colors in it. You know I love the cactus style zinnias. This is the orange cactus, and you can see it's showing how big the bloom gets. This is about almost a 5-inch across bloom. And it says here that this one gets 2 to 3 feet tall. We'll do the Oklahoma Salmon. I love this color. This kind of pinky orange color with the yellow in the middle. It's very pretty. The flowers here get 2.5 inches across. Here's a beautiful color for the fall. This is the colorway that I'll be using out in the front of the house. And so I'm gonna have some that pick up that yellow and that kind of reddish color. It's beautiful for the fall. So this is the Aztec Burgundy Bicolor. And these are compact, kind of dwarfish plants. They'll only get 12 to 18 inches tall, so they're perfect for containers. And the 24th variety that I will be sowing today is the Polar Bear Zinnia. And this one I had in my free pack. I thought I still had some in the one that I bought, but they were out. But this free pack it has over 100 seeds in here, so I'm going to use some of these, and then I probably will put this back in the giveaway pack eventually. I'll do some giveaways, but this is and I've grown this one lots. This one grows pretty big, and it's a white. Mine, it's not pure white. It looks like this on here. It has a little bit of a yellowish tinge to it, but they get pretty tall. All right, so we got those sown. All right, friends, so we're gonna do the next 12. We have the Berneries Giant Pink, Bright Pink. And I should say this batch here, I'm gonna be doing 2 rows of each of these. So Yeah, this is a bubblegum pink variety. I have the giant deep red variety. And so for these giant ones, it says on here 4 to 5 inch blooms, many of them double, and the stems get 3 to 4 feet tall. I have the lime variety, giant purple. So yeah, these are the 4 varieties of the Berneries Giants that I'll be sowing. And again, 2 rows of each of those. Columns. Then I'm going to do 2 columns of the Cupid mix and 2 columns of the Dream Deep Rosary Lavender. This one here, again, I think it's a bigger one. Yeah, this is a larger one. And then this one here, yeah, these, if I remember correct, I love these. I grew these next to my eggplant next year. They were so gorgeous. And if I remember correctly, they were probably about 18 inches tall, but they just have these clusters of the mixed colored flowers, and they bloomed until the frost. Like, they just kept blooming and blooming. Really beautiful. Okay, so those 6 varieties are sown. So we're up to 30 varieties. Our final 4th tray is ready. And let's look at the varieties. Actually, yeah, we have one more tray to do, and then we have one other variety. But hang on, let's get through these. So now we're gonna do the Queen Lime series. So I have the Queen Lime Orange. I have the Queenie Lemon Peach. This I think is, yeah, this is also the Queenie Pure Orange. So I think technically, well, I don't know, because this is Lime Orange, this is Pure Orange. So we're just gonna count those as separate varieties right now. I haven't grown that yet, even though I bought those in 2022. We have the Queen Lime Red, the Queen Lime, and then we're gonna do these Taki's Choice Mix, the Exquisite, which looks like a little bit smaller one. We have the Purple Prince. And then we have 4 varieties of dwarf zinnias to grow. We have the Zinnias, and they're calling them Zinnia White. So if we look at the back here, it doesn't say, it just says compact, perfect for containers and borders. So this is, I'll look back in the rare seed catalog and again, get my heights situated so when I plant them. But I might transplant again some of these to the pots out front as well, but definitely in the front borders. I have the Zinnia Yellow, Zinnia Rose, and Zinnia Scarlet. So you can see these are really cute for pots. So again, I'm going to do 1 column each of these 12 varieties. Okay, so we got those 12 varieties sown. So we are at what, 42 varieties? And again, there are a couple of them where the names are kind of similar-ish. I'm not sure if they're the same variety or not. We'll see when they grow what they look like. And I have one last variety that I'm gonna sow. This last variety is a pack of the California Giants mixed zinnias. These get about 3 feet tall. And so I'm just gonna do a mass sow with these. And like one of my favorite gardeners in the well, he's one of my favorite gardeners, period, but he's in the UK, Charles Downing. He does a lot of mass sowing, and then he pricks them out and separates them. So I started doing that after seeing his videos with a lot of things, and I'm going to do this also with these zinnias. So here you can see, I mean, I sprinkled in a lot of seeds. I'm gonna press them down, get some more soil and cover them. All right, so we have sown probably 43 varieties, give or take, of different zinnias. I am excited to update you all on their germination, and certainly we're hopeful to see these growing out in the garden later on in the season. I'm gonna wrap up this video for anyone interested with sharing the inspiration for me trying to grow out all my zinnia varieties. It was a trip we did 2 years ago to the Bodensee area, and we were just walking through the town, heading to the restaurant for dinner, and I just saw these patches of just all different kinds of zinnias, and butterflies were everywhere, and it was so beautiful. And then I'm like, I gotta try to create some big voluminous patches of zinnias on my property like that. So we'll see how it goes. I certainly will be direct seed sowing some as well to get the succession planting going, but I'm hopeful that I get a jump start on all this color in the garden by starting some early in the greenhouse. So, all right, if you're staying for the Bodensee footage, enjoy. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video where we will sow our next round of seeds.
I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine. I just wanna see the same things you can see, understand the meaning on a new degree. Maybe that could happen when you're next to me. I just wanna see the same